What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today we will be analyzing a card that is currently taking the Pokemon TCG market by storm, the PSA 10 Gold Star Greninja, in this segment of
Market or Manipulation.
We will be doing a deep dive into some of the sales we've been seeing of this card that's been going for thousands of dollars and seeing if this is the new market price or if this is being deviously manipulated. No video sponsor today, folks. I would just please ask that you consider using my eBay affiliate link if you do any shopping on eBay. Click the link in this video. It supports me tremendously and I love you for it. Alright folks, the Gold Star Greninja. Let's take a look at some of the auction prices this puppy's been selling for. We got one here that was currently in auction for $1,726, and woo boy, that's a lot of views, folks. This card has been hyped up tremendously on pretty much every social media platform. There's a lot of FOMO going around, so let's take a look and see just how valuable this card is. So here we have a sale of $2,030, another one that sold for $2,027. Now before we look at the bid history of these auctions, let's take a look at the population of this card and see just how many have been graded a PSA 10. And as of right now, there are 1,907 PSA 10 copies of this card, which is not a whole lot when you compare it to certain other modern cards. Now keep in mind, this Gold Star Greninja has been out for over 4 years now, and it has almost 2,000 copies, whereas the Pokemon Center exclusive Magneton from Surging Sparks has been out for like 6 months and already has, what, 7,536 copies? So almost 4 times as much as the Gold Star Greninja that's been out way longer. So that's why I say the Gold Star Greninja is a lower pop card, even though it's not really a low pop card. You know what I mean. So what about the Pokemon Celebrations Elite Trainer boxes that you are guaranteed to pull this card out of? Have those boxes skyrocketed as well, considering you can pull a $2,000 card out of them? Let's take a look. So about 3 months ago, the Celebrations ETBs were selling for about $135, up to about $137. And this past week, this box has sold for about $144 to about $138. So no, not really much of an increase in the sealed product in terms of what boxes you get the Gold Star Greninja out of. So yeah, we have a sale here of $2,027. So as we can see in the bid history here, the winning bid had a feedback of 0, while all the rest of the bids had feedbacks of 22 and 64. Now remember those two numbers, 22 and 64, because it's going to be a reoccurring theme here. So here's another auction that is currently at $2,000. And let's take a look at the bid history of this card. Yep, there it is, 22, 64, and a lot of them. Here's another one where it's currently in auction for $1,726. And what's the bid history say about this? Yes, a whole bunch of 64. So a lot of the same numbers here, which indicates to me that we have some shill bidding going on of some sort. I mean, that's very obvious to me. I don't know, what do you think about that? Now you might be asking yourself, what does a Gold Star Greninja in PSA 10 cost as a buy it now? Well, before these auctions had ended, you could buy this card for about $1,000. Here's one listed for $999, another one for $999. This one here is listed for an even $1,000. However, after these auctions had ended, this card came down to $949. Here's another one for $896, and here's another one for $899. So I think what might be happening is we are seeing this card hyped up, right? There's a lot of FOMO going on. We're seeing these auctions ending at $2,000+, and then we see these cards pop up, and someone might be like, oh, I just saw this card end at $2,000. You mean to tell me I can get it for a steal now at $900? I hope that's not the case, but that kind of seems like what's happening. I don't know, folks. And another point I wanted to make here, folks, is this card as a PSA 10 was selling just a week ago in auction for just a little over $300. But my verdict on this card is yes, it is being entirely manipulated, and I think it will also raise the price of this card, this manipulation. I think we will see a lot of sale prices way higher than we're used to, but I don't believe that these $2,000 plus sales are legitimate. That's my verdict on it. What do you think about this card? I mean, gold stars are very hot today, folks, especially the old school ones. So nothing against the Gold Star Greninja. It's a phenomenal card, a phenomenal artwork. But no, I don't believe it's a $2,000 PSA 10. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. That's all I got for this segment, folks. I hope you like this kind of video. Short and sweet. And I'll catch you all in my next one.